want to thank everyone again for coming. You guys are great. Good crowd, really good crowd tonight. I want to thank the alums that showed up and the students and the community. Obviously not the way I wanted to play, especially in the first half. I thought we got off to a good start. And then we hit a lull there at the 15 points on the board, and we turned the ball over a lot in the first half, and you can't spot a team that's that good, that can make shots, and has talented guys and well coached, that kind of first half lead. So, you know, we played a little better in the second half. Obviously, we had 0 turnovers in the second half, had 11 in the first half, so we, you know, got shots up. Our shooting percentage went way up. But you can't spot a really good basketball team, well-coached program like that many points in the first half.
Steve, they closed the first half on a 33-6 run. What were the biggest deficiencies during that run?
You know, I just kept telling our guys and these guys, you know, we got to get shot up. Like, we just had, you know, that stretch where we just turned the basketball over. And we're a good rebounding team. They're a terrific rebounding team. So we were kind of even with them on the glass for the night. But, you know, I just felt those turnovers, and sometimes sign of a young team, and the team, like when the ball's not going in, they, you know, don't lock down and defend the way they're supposed to, and, you know, we're trying to fight through that kind of stuff because we have moments where our offense and our turnovers affects, you know, the other end of the floor, and we had that for that stretch, and we really were never able to recover.
Career high for Montez. How do you think he performed that?
Well, I mean, I thought we played hard. You know, obviously Gene was in foul trouble all night too. That didn't help us. You know, I thought Montez came and attacked the rim. All the things he's been doing in practice, he's been getting better and better. And to have a career high tonight, rebounds and points is, you know, good sign for him. And I need him in attack mode like that. And he also had a tough job. You know, you got to guard Cowan down the other end. He's an elite guard, and, you know, we're throwing this guy right to the fire. And you know, these are good players. And, you know, I liked his energy from start to finish today. And then he got in foul trouble too. So, you know, he had to live through some of that adversity too.
Steve, it's still early, but how deep do you believe the Big Ten is right now?
Well, I mean, you know, I watched a lot of games this week, and I mean, it's as good a league as there is, and everyone's saying that. But I watch games, and you know, basketball, you know, this league is a monster, and there are obstacles at every turn. Well coached, traditionally great programs. Coaches been around for a while. You know, good players. Maryland's one of them. You saw the kind of players they put on the court, and so the league real deep, as deep as it's ever been.
And just to follow that up, how difficult does that make it for a program like yours, who's young and, you know, trying to find its way?
Yeah, I mean, it just is another obstacle. It just makes it harder. I mean, you know, I was watching the Iowa game, and I love Fran McCaffrey, and they're ranked 25th in the country, and they're 0-3 in the league. You know, so they're one of the elite programs in the league, and you know, and he does an unbelievable job. But that's how good the league is. That's not, you know, that's what it's like every night in and night out, in the best conference in the country. And I wanted that challenge, and these guys came here to, you know, that's the challenge that we're faced with.
Steve, what can you do for Gio? What were you telling him? I mean, 1 for 10. It's hard for your offense to gain traction with him shooting like that.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I mean, Gio's a good player, like, you know, but, you know, he's moved up on the scouting report, you know, like, and so he's got to be better than their best defensive player, and he's got to, you know, continue to plug through some adversity here, and he will. He's a great kid. He's a good listener. He's coachable, and, you know, we just need a lot of guys to kind of step it up, and especially someone with his abilities.
It seemed like it was more of a focal point to get the ball inside in the second half. Do you think the team wasn't doing a good job being the bigs in the first half?
Yeah, I mean, you know, obviously we turned the ball over a lot, so we threw the ball inside. A few times they double teamed us, and we turned the ball over, and you know, some of that action too. But you know, we tried to do that in the first half, and obviously, you know, when you turn it over 11 times and then 0, you just have more shot attempts, and you'll have more shot attempts everywhere. And quite honestly, I kind of like some of our looks too. I thought we got good outside looks, some open threes. You know, we got some drives in the lane. Like, you know, we got to finish some plays too. You know, that's a big part of this. They made some very tough shots too. You know, and we have to figure out a way to make a couple of them.
How was the pace for you guys on offense?
Yeah, I mean, I thought we got off to a real good start. You know, with the pace. But again, I think, you know, one of our characteristics is that, you know, our offense affects our, you know, defense. We're turning it over. It's hard to, you know, hard to run and hard to kind of establish that. In the second half, we got more stops. We were able to kind of push the ball up the floor a little bit and do some better things. But, you know, we certainly got to just keep plugging.
How do you better harness those starts? Because it just felt like early on like they'd go for 3 minutes without a basket, but you guys never really got them on their heels or knocked them back.
Yeah, I mean, it's a tough thing too, and we did have that stretch. We had 4 turnovers in 5 possessions, so that certainly breaks a lot of momentum for you. And then we had I thought he had a big drive, and I don't know until I watch the film, but maybe a 50-50 call, and it's a basket that's good, and it ends up being an offensive foul. I thought that broke some momentum there too, because we were getting ready to kind of push through a little bit, but you need some breaks. We've gotten off to good starts, but then second halves we haven't been good. Now we're getting off to decent starts, qualities of a young team. We got to keep fighting. Our second half was much more the way I wanted to play the game, and we had to get through a lot of foul problems too in the first half. So we kind of managed through all that stuff. In the second half, we kind of played a little bit more how we're going to need to play, but they had too much of a cushion to make it a game.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Thanks, Steve.
I appreciate again you guys coming. Thank you.
Let Coach go and Gene with this.